The following podcast contains naughty language and ridiculous situations. Listener discretion is advised.
It is year-end 2025. I'd say 2025 was a mixed bag for a lot of us. For those that know, this was one of the worst years for me in the history of the world, and I'm very happy to see it end. However, as far as films go, it was a pretty fucking good year for film, and this is one of the toughest lists I can remember doing. We'll get into that and more, but we're going to unveil the 2025 year-end list for Trick or Treat Radio. We also have some Patreon contributions, so we have a Patreon list, and we'll get into some other stuff. So, yeah, without further delay, why don't we get into this and talk about our year-end lists, top 13 style for Trick or Treat Radio for 2025. And welcome to Trick or Treat Radio. Welcome to the 2025 year-end episode of Trick or Treat Radio. This is one of our specials of the year. We do a few every year, and this is the one that we do, the top 13 list, the much coveted top 13 list. We'll see who makes the list for all of us, and then we'll add it all up and do the master list and see what comes out on top. So should be a fun time. Always look forward to this time of year. And for those, I don't know, this is your first episode. It's kind of a weird one to listen to, but hey, if you want to listen to the top 13 and find out what you missed in the world of film, welcome. And we do the show live every week. We stream it on trickortreatradio.com. We currently are doing it on Wednesday nights. We are discussing a move back to Thursdays. We'll let you guys know when and if that happens. But the podcast always drops on Fridays, so you can always count on that. It's on all podcast platforms. And if you would be so kind, if you haven't yet, please leave us a 5-star review. We would appreciate that. All right, let's get into this. So your hosts for this episode are Monster Zero.
Evening.
Michael Ravenshadow.
Merry New Year!
And myself, Johnny Wolfenstein. And it is time for the top 13. So, traditionally, what we've done is we typically go through the last year's master list and just kind of talk about what the top 13 was, just to kind of set the tone and see where we're at last year. And then we're going to do... this is something we've done for a while now. We try to guess everyone's number one film. And if someone guesses it, they get bragging rights. That's it. I don't get anything. But it's just one of those things. And it's always fun to hear what everyone else thinks is going to be the favorite movie of the year for the others. So let's dive in. Let's do the 2024 master list. We'll start there. And just to kind of refresh where we're at last year. And I'm going to go from 13 down to 1. So 2024 master list. Number 13 last year was Rebel Ridge. Oh. We had a tie at number 12. We had RRR. Or
You're nasty.
It's actually RRR. And then Monkey Man were tied for 12th. Number 11 was Oddity. Number 10 was The Devil's Bath. Number 9, Strange Darling. Number 8, Godzilla -1. Number 7, The Shadow Strays from our boy Timo. Number 6, Saltburn. Number 5, Heretic. Number 4, Longlegs. Number 3, Late Night with the Devil. Number 2, Poor Things. And number 1 last year was The Substance. And
That was last year?
that was last year, yeah. This seemed like it was longer ago? Or this year?
I don't even fucking know, dude. Longer.
So,
Feels like an eternity.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the top three were all really close. Late Night with the Devil had 37 points. Poor Things had 38. And The Substance had 41. So those are all pretty close. Usually there's like a run. Well, I shouldn't say usually, but a lot of times there's a runaway winner, number one, with a bullet.
Right.
And but last year, just Substance kind of squeaked by. But I feel like it ended up on more lists, and that's probably why it got that top spot. So there you go. We'll see what the list looks like this year, but that's what we ended up with last year. Now, I guess we'll jump in and try to pick everyone else's number one. This is going to be really difficult because I have no fucking
Yeah.
idea what you guys are going to pick.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead. So, MZ, how about you? You want to go first and try to guess what me and
Sure.
Raven Shadow picked?
Sure, why not? Well, my gut reaction would say that Raven Shadow. You would say Superman, but I'm not going to say that. It's it very well could be. It's very possible. It's very possible. But if I had to take a stab at one of these, I'll say Weapons was your number one.
Interesting.
And Wolfie, for you, man, there's several here that hit me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Sinners is gonna be yours.
All right.
Interesting.
Raven Shadow, how about you?
It's hard, man, because I have two films that could be for each of you. You know what I mean? I could both see working for you. But MZ is such a fucking dark horse nut that
Dark horse nut.
that
How
I
do you-
mean that
how
in
do
a
you-
positive way.
How do you
Calling me
crack?
dark horse nuts?
Yeah, how do you crack a dark horse nut?
It's fucking hard, bro. I've been trying to do it since 1997, and I think you may even longer. I'm gonna go for Wolfie. I'm gonna go with Frankenstein.
Okay.
Guillermo del Toro's film Frankenstein. MZ again. This is where that fucking dark nut comes into play.
The dark nut.
The dark nut
Yeah,
returns.
the dark nut returns.
The dark nut returns.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Now that's a movie.
The movie, yeah. The Dark Nuts return. How's that? I don't know, man. You're gonna fucking surprise me, but I'm gonna go with Nosferatu for you, maybe.
For MZ Nosferatu.
MZ Nosferatu for MZ,
Okay.
and Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein for Wolfie.
All right. Let's see here. For
Wait, what? Oh, you didn't say Raven Shadows yet.
what? No,
You didn't say Raven Shadow, or did you?
he
Did I miss it?
he just did his. I'm about to do them for both of you
Yeah.
now. All right. So for Raven Shadow, man, yeah, this is a tough one. I have like three that jump out at me that could be that number one. Fuck. All right, I'm just gonna go with this one. This is kind of a dark nuts pick. No.
If it helps, and I'll explain this in when we do our criteria. It's not Superman.
Yeah, that's I wasn't actually gonna pick that.
Okay.
because I, for some reason, didn't think you would pick that top. So I'm going Raven Shadow. I actually don't remember if if this was this high up for you, but I'm going to go 28 Days Later for Raven Shadow.
Interesting.
And MZ, you are a dark nut.
See,
Shit.
Well, sometimes I feel like a dark nut. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah, man, this is a tough one. Fuck, I actually just thought of another one that I might have done for Raven Shadow. All right, MZ, I'm just going to go with this one. I'm going to go with Bring Her Back.
interesting.
It's probably not it, but all right, so there you go. So for me, I guessed MZ, Bring Her Back, Raven Shadow, 28 Days Later. Raven Shadow picked Frankenstein for me and Nosferatu for MZ. And MZ picked Sinners for me and Weapons for Raven Shadow.
Weapons for Raven Shadow.
don't give him any.
Yay!
It is my favorite Christmas gift. I'll be honest with you.
No, I don't doubt it.
All right. Well,
Oh,
why don't
cool,
we?
Mama Glock.
Why don't we go around and talk about the criteria that we use? So, yeah, talk about the criteria that you use to make your list, and then we'll kind of maybe do a quick discussion, and then we'll get into it. So go ahead, MZ. Why don't you go ahead and kick us off with your criteria?
Well, it's true that 2025 was just as good as 2024. I believe that. Now, the reason why it may not feel that way is because last year, 2024, that is, the influx of really great films came in the second half of that year. Okay, there was some good ones going in the first half, but man, we got hit with a wave of great stuff in the second half. And while that, in a way, that kind of happened this year, but it kind of that those good films also kind of seeped their way into the beginning of the first half. So the entire year was pretty even throughout. And as far as my criteria goes, it's another situation where there was a lot of great films that we saw at the beginning of this year, and as the year continued, the great films that I see on my list are starting to go further down and down that list because there's just so much great stuff coming out, and to the point where they find themselves on the honorable mention list, to the point where they're not even on the honorable mention list, because otherwise I'd have like 20 films on that list, and I don't want that. But that's my criteria, is that I had some great films on my list, but as the year continued, better films started coming out, and there may be a little recency bias involved as well, but that's to be expected. But I think I've got this list down pretty good. But it's all about what films came out when this year. So recency bias is going to play a little bit into my list this year.
All right, Raven Shadow, how about you?
So historically, I've tried to keep my top 13 being movies that I wouldn't have seen if we haven't discussed them on the show, right? Keep it real. And if I had seen it before, maybe it was a Patreon pick. I tried to keep it in that era, which is the reason why Superman is not on my list. I mean, come on, is it my favorite film of this year globally? Fucking yeah. Is it my favorite
Of the
film of
decade?
the last of the 10 years? Yeah, right. Probably is. And it just wouldn't be fair, to do that. Like I said, I try to, for the most part, keep it as real as I can. to what we would have discussed on the show. This year was exhausting at times. You know what I mean?
Especially last month.
I don't know if it's getting older, but I don't know if it's the combination of the cold and the darkness and the double films, but maybe, goddamn, brother. Can we watch some shorts? Was Jarrett Blinkhorn when you need him? But no, overall, I tried to keep it real. And even if I would have watched it, it probably would have made its way to like, I'll watch it eventually. Again, I have some dope cues of movies that I've not seen fucking shit yet. But yeah, I try to keep it real, and I try to keep it real with what I remember off the dome. You know what I mean? Like without having to research. Like I try to keep it real to what I would discuss the next day during like a 10-minute break. Or I'll be like, yo, check this motherfucker out, you know, and if it automatically pops in my head as I'm jotting down titles, that's a big bee in its bonnet because I remembered it. And I have problems with memory for the most part. But yeah, I tried to keep it real. Now, some research I did to do flashbacks, but overall, it's what came to my mind. Um, Off the cuff, off the script, off the chain. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, and for me, it's always interesting because I feel like this, it can kind of be fluid year to year because it depends on how many films there are and like what the quality level is and there's a lot of different criteria. Like there could be a film like I'm just thinking back a few years, like Parasite, that is just a fucking incredible film, or Everything Everywhere All at Once. Just like these films are just incredible. But then there's a film like I don't know, like Psycho Goreman. Like, can you hold those films up on the in the same way? No, because like they're different. It's different experiences. One, I feel like utilizes your brain in a different way, where one is maybe like pure dopamine, like Psycho Goreman. It's just like, oh, like you just get all excited about what's going on. You get giddy and you love seeing the fucking practical effects. And then there's something like, like Parasite or even The Substance. And it's like you're locked in and your brain is just like, like trying to take in everything that's going on. It's well shot. There's foreshadowing. There's good writing. You're looking at the nuance of what's happening and looking at the scene to see is there any hidden messages I'm looking for? Is there subtext? Things like that. And I feel like it's difficult to compare a film like that with a film like Psycho Goreman, just to use that as an example again. But I what I try to do is I try to put them on an even level, and that can be difficult because you're basically using almost like different parts of your brain when you watch these movies. So what I try to do is how that movie resonated with me. And kind of, I guess MZ kind of, or actually, I think Raven Shadow, I think you said this actually, kind of that water cooler thing, like if, for instance, you want to tell someone about it the next day, like, a coworker or someone you don't really talk to all the time. Like I have like someone I know that I work with who really likes horror. And if I see like a good horror movie the next day, I might be like, have you seen this movie? But obviously I don't do that every week. It's just like maybe like 5, 6, 7 times a year or something like that. I'll think of it. So yeah, I try to put them on an even level, like a film, to use the examples I talked about, a film like Parasite or The Substance and Psycho Goreman. Try to put them on an even level and just think about how my brain was firing while watching them. Not necessarily was it more of a cerebral type or was it like a dopamine hit of like giddiness, and sometimes that can be tough to put them on an even level. But as I'm going back through and looking at the list, I'm thinking, okay, which ones are lighting me up like as like a good memory? And that's kind of what I went by is I didn't do a ton of research this year or go back and watch. I remember all the films. I don't need to watch trailers, but there's some that I was like, like, would that be top 13? And if I have to think about it, probably not. So I feel like I got the top 13 fairly early on when I was looking, but I was adjusting them like literally right up until we started. I looked at it and I was like, oh shit, like I think this one should be a little higher, whatever. So yeah, it can be difficult to do that. Do you guys feel like you try to put films like that on an even keel, like more cerebral films versus something that's more of like a popcorn movie, or something with depth and something that is not necessarily depth,
Well, I think that's why that speaks to all the shit that we're into, right? And I think our friends as well, and even listeners, Patreon supporters, and what have you. I mean, look at what MZ discussed that his double feature tonight. What he's watching.
Yeah, Somewhere in Time and Big Ted Zombie.
Right. Thank you. I was gonna say it, but you did.
Both of them make his top 13 list of all time.
And I will
Right,
always
right.
say it. I will always say it.
Shit.
One's a beautiful love story about
And the
star-crossed
other's a beautiful love
lovers.
story.
One's about big old babies. Like, but no, we can debate the merits of Parasite, but also the nuances of Police Academy too, right? That's what what I
Yeah.
mean. It can't. It's not a like to like comparison.
Yeah, all these films have their strengths and weaknesses. Think of the great. Think of the greatness that is Parasite. You know,
Mhm.
Academy Award winner for best film, best director, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, yeah.
And then when you look at a film like Police Academy 2,
Masterpiece.
which in itself, in its own right, is great, you know, uh, but it's great for a whole bunch of different reasons, you know.
Right,
So
yeah.
you gotta have that. You can't be this stuck up, nose in the air film
Right.
watcher and say that everything that has a certain amount of panache to it, high level panache, uh, is the only thing that you'll watch. I'll watch this. Well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna watch like a film about this boy who is going through war-torn England to try and find his father who is dying from whatever, or you're gonna watch Sweet Chuck and Zed, fucking shit up for the next hour and a half. You know,
No,
they're
no,
both entertaining.
no
They're,
brainer.
they're both entertaining, but they're two completely different types of entertainment.
Yeah, agreed. So, all right, well, that's our criteria. Let's do a quick little conversation here about this year in film, and can be kind of broad. Obviously, we don't want to blow our load, so to speak, about our list here. But what did you guys think in general? Was this a good year? Because now we've done this. Let's see. I'm trying to remember because the first year, yeah, I guess we've done it like I think we've had 13 of these episodes, or at least 12. I don't remember how that works out, but we've done this
Oh, right.
every year aside from I think the first year because we only had a few months under our belt.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you guys think of this year in film? MZ, I'm gonna start with you.
I thought it was very good. Yeah, like I said before, it was a lot like 2024, only except some of the great films that were released in the second half of the year got trickled into the first half of the year, so it was more of a level playing field. Uh, I think that 2024 and 25 are two of the best back-to-back years in horror that we've had in a
That's fair.
real long time.
Mm.
I mean, 2024 was substantial. I never thought we would ever see that again, and that kind of quality in horror. But here comes 2025, and now we got back-to-back years, and both stellar. Stellar works from a lot of great directors, great actors, actresses. It just amazing. I'm a little leery about the coming year. There's only a couple of movies that look like they could knock it out of the park. I mean, there could be others coming up as well that we don't know about. It's possible. It's always possible. But it's after 2 years, it's going to take a dip at some point. And I think 2026 might be the start of that.
One of the ones you actually on our last show 701, you had mentioned some of the films coming out in 2026. One of the ones you neglected to bring up was Werewolf.
Oh,
That to me is
that's right.
probably my number one right now. My number one
Yeah.
most anticipated. So
Robert Eggers Werewolf. Yeah. I forgot about. I completely blanked on that. Yeah.
It is December 25th, I think. So I mean, it literally is at the end of the year. So I got a long ways to go. So maybe you just kind of like thought it was in the following year. But how about you, Ravenshaw? The year as a whole.
Yeah, no, I would agree with MZ. The back-to-back years definitely had some strong candidates. I think this year had a nice balance of your indie stuff, along with like major stars and major studios putting out some stuff that can hold their own amongst the indie stuff. And this might be, I could be wrong, could this be the year of the first-time director? It seemed like
It was a lot.
everybody,
Yeah, it was a lot.
like a lot.
Especially,
I don't
I would
know.
say, well, maybe not especially, but we did quite a few in December, like Queens of the Dead,
Yeah.
the Wailing, Shelby Oaks, Good Boy, just to name a few.
Yeah,
And a lot of female directors too. I
Mhm.
think this was the most amount of female directors we've done in a year.
Could be. Yeah, I'd have to. Obviously, we have to go back and look, but yeah, could be.
and they were all different types of films,
Yeah.
or in their own lens, they did it. Whether it's your first directorial debut based on your family's legacy, or maybe you just shoot what you have. Well, I have a house and a dog and a camera. I guess I'll make a movie about that then. Kevin Smith had access to a convenience store. What are you gonna fucking do? But it seemed like a lot of first-time directors cut their teeth this year, and I'm psyched what the years to come is gonna bring for them.
Yeah, for sure. Um, for me, I'm trying to think of how this year stacks up. I mean, this is definitely up there. This is. I don't know if I would be able to say it was the best year, because I'd have to go through and look at the other years and make that determination. But I would say that definitely is up there. There was a lot of solid films, a lot of really good directors put out films, especially late. We had some really some of our favorite directors, I'd say, in the last couple months that
Sure.
Put out films. So there's that, and yes, as you mentioned, there's a lot of new voices as well, and overall, I mean, it was super solid. I think, I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say, but this could be in the running for the least tricks in a year.
That could be fair.
It would
Well,
be.
for you, that's a constant thing.
You didn't have too many.
Hold on, let me look.
Okay.
You keep talking. I'm gonna look.
You keep talking.
I mean, to be fair, Wolfie gave COVID a tepid treat. You know what I mean?
So there's. I think it was a super solid year, and
Yeah.
and it's funny, some of the films that I just thought were okay, we're getting a lot of praise. Like, we'll talk
Yeah.
about some of them, I'm sure, but there was a few that people were like, "Oh my god, this is a great horror film," and
Really?
several of them I was kind of like, "Really?" Like, So yeah, I mean it's been a really
Okay.
interesting year. You got a number there, MZ?
Yeah, yeah. I have had tricks or variations thereof, tricks or barely tricks, 14 times.
That's not too much for 65 films, I think. For
How
you,
many do you? How many do you have?
I don't know. I don't have
There
that.
was one year where you had none, and then you ended up picking a movie that that you praised as a treat, and you named it the worst film of the year.
Hey, I mean I don't remember which one you're talking about, so I can't defend it. So I don't know.
Oh, you don't forget something like that. Not last year, but the year before.
Of course, well, clearly I forgot about it, but it was for something like that, it would have been that it was potentially a tough year for film. This year, I feel like it was more sort of in the middle. While there was a lot of really good films, I feel like there wasn't a lot of really bad ones. But then there was some that were, I don't know if I'd say middling, but just good. Not great, but good.
Right.
But we also had some. I think we had some great films as well. So it's probably not the best year that we've ever had for film, but it's probably top 3, top 4 maybe. It's up there. There was a lot of really great stuff. And one of the other things, I think I talked about this last year with The Substance, is I feel like there is a greater push for horror in the mainstream. And with films like The Substance, like we talked about last year, what else did we have on last year's? So Poor Things, Long Legs. Those
Talk to me.
no, Talk to Me wasn't last year, but
Yeah.
those were all ones that were fairly like well-known, well-established directors. Now, I guess Long Legs, maybe that's unfair because Osgood Perkins has only done horror, but we have The Substance, and I always forget how to pronounce her name. Let me pull it up again real quick here so I don't butcher it too much. Director was Coralie Farge. Directed that, and then with so she and she did if I'm not mistaken, she did Revenge, and so she's done some horror stuff, but then like Poor Things was Yorgos Lanthimos, who has an extensive filmography that kind of goes into different territory. It's all sort of genre based, I'd say, but not horror. And so I think that there is a greater push to get horror in the mainstream, and I think that push continued even more so this year. Especially with some of the films that we're going to talk about. I'm guessing several of the films that are going to be on the top 13, or at least some of our top 13s, were major like directors or established directors, and some were done by people who haven't done horror before or don't really do horror often. So yeah, I think there's a greater push for that, and I think horror is going to be a bit more in the mainstream, and it makes sense because there's some horrifying shit going on in the world. So
Right.
all right, so I think we should. We've talked enough. Anything else you guys want to say, or you want to dive in?
Let's jump in.
All right, jump in, lover.
Jump in, lover.
Preempted it for you. All right, so let's begin, and let's see. You know what? I might as well. I'll kick it off here.
Look at you.
I almost changed my 13 as we were talking. I'm literally like looking at it like, oh my fucking god. But you know what? I'm gonna keep this one. I don't think any of you guys will have picked this one. At least I don't think. But this just was a fun film. Like I just had a lot of fun with this one, and there was just something kind of endearing about it, and something really that was it just made me remember it fondly. And so my number 13 is going to be Time Stalker from director Alice Lowe.
Mm,
Hmm.
choice.
So let me see where we're gonna go. I have let's go Raven Shadow because you're next in my list here. So go ahead.
Nice. And I don't remember that one. How about that?
My fucking
Um,
god! You remember?
God damn it.
See, this is
Hold
why you
on. Yeah,
watch the. This is why when you're setting your list up, you watch the trailers to re-energize that brain of yours and make you reminded of what it is the film was about.
Alice Lowe's character was like in Victorian times. She time jumped. It had Nick Frost in it, who was a horrible husband. Do you
Yeah,
remember that?
yeah,
Oh, that was a good one.
And then she
Oh,
ended
for
up in like the
Christ's sake.
80s in like a kind of a new wave goth kind of
Yeah,
timeline.
it was cool. It was
Yeah.
cool. I loved it.
Jeez.
Oh, I might
No.
watch that one tonight.
No. All right. Well, go ahead. Give us your fucking 13.
All right. Well, what am I gonna do? It didn't come to my mind, Wolfie. What are my criteria? Okay.
Uh,
So yeah. So my number 13. You know what I mean? I forget what I gave it for a rating or a number
Trick.
back in the day, but probably did. But I did watch the trailer, MZ, and you know what? It took me back. I liked the main character a lot. I thought she was adorable, and sexy, and also violent. And I liked the love story. It had lots of good for her moments, and it had some good for them moments. So while I'm not a fan of this internet sensation like MZ is. My number 13 is Cannibal Mukbang.
Wow. All right. Cannibal Mukbang. I wasn't sure if I'd see
Yeah.
that on any lists. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. MZ, how about you? Number
right.
13.
yeah, people are strange, and
People
the
are
farther you-
strange.
and
When
the
you're a stranger.
further deep you go into society, the stranger they are. And but they could also be your next door neighbor. They could be the kid down the street, and this film kind of sets the tone on that. Uh, and it's weird how people get their rocks off, and what people will pay for. But this is a thing, and as much as I love the internet, there's just some things I don't get, and this is one of them. But what you have here is a really cool story of a young couple.
Oh.
One girl who is just, she's out there doing her thing, making a living, and the other one is just not so sure what to think anymore. It's violent, it's uh, it's dark, it's sexy, uh, it's inventive, and I liked it. This is my number 13 is Cannibal Mukbang.
Wow, I haven't heard that one
Wow.
before.
Oh, sick minds think alike, baby.
Yeah, look at that. Holy shit. Have you guys ever agreed on anything?
No,
I don't
we're
think
already
so.
gelling as a team. Look at that.
Yeah, just wait till number 12.
Yeah. What if we have a matching list? I'm going to shoot myself.
All right. On to 12 already. Okay. So this one this one was just bonkers. And I just thought that this one was so fun. It brought me back to 80s horror in a way that I didn't know that I needed, or 80s, or maybe even into 90s. It just was not at all what I was expecting, and I just had a blast with this movie, and I have told a few people to watch it, and I just thought it was great. And this guy is becoming one of the directors that I really look forward to seeing his films, and that would be Osgood Perkins and The Monkey.
Oh.
It just was a bonkers, ridiculous film.
Yeah.
So
That it
good.
was.
so elated, so funny,
So fine.
so fine. So yeah, Monkey is my number 12. How about you, Raven Shadow? What's your 12?
So yeah, man.
What's
this
your
movie
12?
Fucked me up. What's that?
Breaker.
Breaker 19. Dark Knight, you got your ears on? Call back. This one was fucking weird, man. And I think I didn't fully understand the historical significance until midway through our discussion and the light bulb went off. Um, but I really enjoyed our conversation on the show and the hijinks we got into. And I find myself seeing this poster when I'm scrolling through, and I always fucking stop and stare, man. Um, I, I can't say this really fucking happened, but part of me fucking wants to. Do I like this? I don't know. But am I fucking mesmerized whenever I think about it again? Yeah. And that's Ebony and Ivory.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Because goddamn.
I am shocked.
I
Holy
can't believe it.
shit.
You're not the only one.
And you know what? I'll say it's not on my list, but it was on it for a little while.
Yeah.
It is, because it is a memorable fucking film. I still quote it, like, and I made Rocky watch it. I was like, oh, you got to see it. And then he messaged me. He was pissed. But we always say shit and fuck.
Didn't you watch it with us? Was he on the show for that?
Yeah,
No.
I don't. No, I don't,
No, I don't
think
think
so.
Someone was on with us though.
Shit, it might have been Rock. Holy shit. Yeah, no,
think it
that
was
he
Rock.
was. Yeah, that's what it was.
Was it?
Exactly. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I
yeah,
made him
yeah.
watch it, because he was on the show.
Yeah.
Because he's a
Oh,
music
okay.
guy, you know.
You made us watch it too, motherfucker. Just saying.
But yeah, it's just it's so unique. It's so different. And what was the other thing? The foot strokies and the
Oh, foot strokies.
what was the
Foot
sun?
strokies.
What was the Sunday? He made him a. I can't remember what he called that now. Do you guys remember when he made him the
I remember the Sunday. I don't remember what he called it. Though.
yeah, whatever. Okay, foot strokies. All right, so
The only
Ebony.
thing- yeah, one of the things I remember is the beach scene.
Oh
That was
God, how could you?
amazing.
It's like seared into my brain.
Right.
All right, MZ, you're number 12.
My number 12 is a pretty tense little flick. I think one of the reasons why the two leads work so well together is because they're married. And because of that, I think
Oh,
the
interesting.
movie works really, really well. It's a good, solid body horror flick, and it gets really into like serious, like society type levels of body horror. And
He's talking about the
that's
movie
strange enough.
Society, right?
Huh?
You're talking about the
The
movie.
movie Society,
yeah.
yeah. The Usna joint.
Yep.
And because of that, I think it just harkened me back to that day of watching Society, and it's such a good movie, and it's so well made, and the end result is just something that might have hit the editing room floor from the substance. That's how crazy it was, and it's a solid movie, good acting, good story, just crazy all around. And so my number 12 is Together.
Yeah. Yeah, that was I won't I guess I won't say too much in case it comes up again. But yeah, that was a pretty solid one, and a surprising one, I think, too. I wasn't expecting it to be what it was, you know.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it rolling. So that was number 12 for MZ, Together. All right, so for me, pull up my list here, and okay, so this was one I actually have told a few people about, because it kind of surprised me. not. I kind of knew a little bit about this heading in, but I didn't quite understand how far it went and how much it was based in, sort of genre filmmaking without necessarily realizing it beforehand. And it also just features just a lot of the things that we like about film. And it just ended up being really, really fucking fun. And it was a Patreon pick. Let me just find, this was EF selected this one. And unfortunately, I remember MZ wasn't on the show because he was sick. But this was a fun watch, really fun, and I've told a few people to just watch it because I had so much fun with it, and that's the film Freaky Tales from directors Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck.
Oh shit!
Freaky Tales.
So yeah, that one was a very surprising, very fun, and not exactly horror, but very genre related, especially the final part of the anthology, I guess, with the
Oh, my
basketball
goodness.
player. What was his?
Yeah.
Sleepy Floyd.
Yeah, that was good.
That was ridiculous. So, Freaky Tales for me. That's my number 11. How about you, Raven Shadow?
My number 11 is yeah, it's one that I have some real life association with it. I can relate to certain characters. There was a particular character that I really liked. I liked his deductive prowess. I thought the villain was a great heel. And I thought this was an interesting enough picture that I can get behind. And I would go. What number are we on?
11.
Oh god.
11. My number 11 is Dead Male. I like Jasper a lot.
I can't believe you remember that movie and not.
It's crazy. I don't know how it happens, Wolfie. I fucking don't know how it happens.
All right, Dead Male. Yeah, it was a fun one. It was a different kind of flick, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was a good movie.
yeah,
That
it was.
good.
Yeah. All right, MZ, you're number 11.
All right. Well, it's weird how we accept certain. Well, no, I shouldn't say certain, but we're more uh, accepting of outside areas into horror. And I'm all for that and thinking outside the box. This one thinks outside the box. It's a bizarre flick, but it's so well done and so well made and so well acted, and the final the final death scene in this film comes completely out of nowhere, and it adds nothing to the story except for the fact that it's just it's just a violent delight, even though it adds nothing to the story, and I loved it. And a father and son, they're trying to patch things up to make things right between themselves, and just dealing with bizarre babysitters and aunts or whoever. And in the end, it's just a really well done tale made by a very good director, Osgood Perkins. My number 11, The Monkey.
Oh, what did they do?
All right, The Monkey is MZ's number 11. Let me just mark that down before I go into my next one. All right, so now we're into number 10. And let me take a look at my 10 here. Okay, so this one, I'm actually, it's funny. I when we watched this, I really enjoyed this movie, but I wasn't sure if it was going to break the top 13. But it's one of my favorite directors and there was just something about this movie. I literally wanted to. I watched parts of it the next day again because after we talked about it, I had a lot of fun talking about it, and I was like, oh, I want to go watch this scene again that we talked about, and I did, and I was like, oh man, like this is just such a fun movie, and so yeah, so for me, I was actually a little surprised this one ended up on the list, but it just was like it just kept coming back to me as like this was so fun. This was such a good movie, and I actually want to watch it again. And that is the latest film from Darren Aronofsky, Caught Stealing, and it's just a bonkers journey into this sort of seedy underworld, and it had some really great characters, and especially the Orthodox Jews. Oh my god. I fucking love those characters. So and Austin Butler did a great job, and yeah, I thought it was so fun. So for me, Caught Stealing is my number 10. All right, Raven Shadow, how about you?
All right. So my number 10, I mean, this director, and maybe and I still associate him with a collective or a clique or a group, whatever you want to call it. Um, it's a reimagining of I'm not sure an 80s classic is the right word to say, but a 80s property. It came out swinging with practical effects. Um, Great gore, looked like $1 million. Um, to MZ's point, could it have had more nudity? Probably, but it was still pretty badass. And I got to go with Deathstalker, man. Stephen Costanzi's Deathstalker.
All right. Deathstalker for Raven Shadow at number 10. All right, MZ, let's hear your number 10.
Old age could be a real bitch, you know. Believe me. um, I'm getting there, man. And you know, it's weird when you're young. When you're young and you see an older person, you think, boy, they're creepy. Especially live in a creepy house all by themselves in the dark. You know, it's. Of course, you don't realize that. Of course, they could be sick, they need help, whatever. But your youthful mind thinks otherwise. Uh, this film here that I picked centers on that on aging and the history that this one particular person has in relation to her house and the um, the hospice care that comes to take care of this person and finding trinkets on the floor and really just a really bizarre tale with a lot of really creepy imagery and dark hallways and dark rooms and dark corners in a dark house with an old woman. And it sets itself up wonderfully. And I want to see it again sometime soon. And so my number 10 is Free Waka.
Oh.
All right.
Waka Waka.
Waka waka
Waka,
waka.
Ah!
All right. Free Waka for MZ's number 10. Let me just mark that one down here. Okay. And let's now back to me, number 9. And this is one that has already been mentioned. But as we're talking about, films that leave an impression, this one also was very fun and just had a fucking blast watching it. And it brings you back, but it also shows you what is possible with filmmaking now, that if you do things in sort of an older manner, they can still look better than what you see digitally in CGI and AI or whatever the fuck. And this guy obviously is one of our favorite directors on this show. Long history of talking about films from Astron 6 and Steven Kostansky, and this one, it's almost like a no-brainer that he just can't, like, as long as it doesn't suck, like, chances are he's going to make something that resonates with us. And Deathstalker did that for me. It just was a fun movie. Like, it feels almost wrong putting it ahead of some of these other movies, like Caught Stealing. It's like a completely different film. But you know what? The craft that went into this is fucking impressive, and it just looks so good on screen. All the care that went into the creatures and the designs, and for me, that holds a lot of weight. So, yeah, Deathstalker is my number 9. All right, Raven Shadow, you're number 9.
So it's no secret that I'm probably the least horror guy on the show in terms of my genre love. I do love the genre. It's just not I'm not as entrenched as MZ is or Wolfie. Um, so I mean, I get excited when I see fucking real badass people doing real badass things, and I like this actor a lot. Although I do think he went to the same acting studio as Benicio del Toro did, where I don't understand what this motherfucker is saying half the time. But
Give me the keys, you cocksucker motherfucker.
yeah, catch that motherfucker. Or I am pain. Oh, Dark Knight. Sometimes he sounds like Danhausen, especially when he plays Bane. But you get a flick with Tom Hardy. You get fucking Forrest Whitaker. You get gunshots, explosions, bad people doing bad things. I go with Havoc, man.
You're inviting it into your life, or the movie?
Oh, Havoc's already been here.
You're like, Havoc lives here.
Havoc, it's upstairs right now. Havoc is in my downstairs basement, or it's in a way Havoc is looking at me. No. I just my life's fucked up. No. But I liked Havoc with Tom Hardy, man. The fuck.
All right, Havoc with Tom Hardy. Go ahead, MZ.
My number 9 is a. Hold on. Get out of here.
Yeah, bud. Jesus.
My number 9 is a guessing game of sorts. Keeps you on your toes. It's very it's a very stimulating film, I should say. Like I said, it keeps you guessing, and the performances are really solid, very solid, and it almost almost a lot of the film takes place in one area, and there's a lot of shit that goes down with one particular performer in here. So much so that this performer is willing to go that extra mile to get the job done, and that I always appreciate. I think I truly believe that this is going to end up higher on other people's lists, mostly you two. But right now, I am saying my number 9 is Begonia.
Interesting.
All right, MZ's number 9 is Begonia. All right.
She wants my beef begonia.
Beef begonia.
beef begonia. Beef begonia.
All right. Moving on to number 8 now. All right. Number 8. This it's so funny because this one was much higher up on my list when I initially made it. I did my first pass, and I tried to check myself for recency bias. But this one just like left a big impact. I just really loved some parts of this, and I think because of that, I was valuing it a little bit too high. So I kind of came back to earth a little bit, thinking, you know what, like there's some really great stuff in this, but overall, as a total film, is it better than some of the others? No, it's not, and that's kind of why it fell back down a little bit. But my number 8 is from a director that is already on my list, and I don't know that we've had too many directors have 2 films show up on some top 13 lists. I think it's happened before, but it's very rare. But yeah, my number 8 is Keeper from Osgood Perkins. That last
Yeah.
20, 30 minutes
Yeah.
was so fucking good. It left such an impact that I kind of overvalued it a little bit. And that's why I kind of, I had to kind of come back to earth and say, you know what? I love that, but it's not better than some of these other films. So, yeah, for me, Keeper is my number 8. Raven Shadow, how about you?
And that's fair, Wolfie. And I agree. It definitely finished strong. My next selection is a fucked up movie, man, by a fucked up director, with a fucking fearless leading lady. I mean, she's done it all, right? She's done comedy, she's done superhero blockbusters, um, done romance and shit like that. But then she decides to really fucking go all in and suffer and fucking, perform and fucking act for her art. Um, I love this director and actress because you never know what the fuck they're gonna do now. Who the fuck knows now? And I was along for the ride, man. It was uncomfortable. Um, I was concerned. I was upset, but again, I was along for it, and that would be Begonia.
All right. Begonia for Raven Shadow is number 8. All right, MZ.
This film took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting this. At least what I mean is to show up on my list at number 8, because I thought it was really great. It has a very low budget quality to it because it is a low budget film. But there's so much insanity packed into whatever the time frame was for this film, the length. Um, it's violent, it's action packed, it's loud, it's wall to wall chaos, literally, and it's one of the most batshit insane films I've ever seen in my life. And yet it feels like it should be shot on Super 8 or High 8 video rather than what the digital or 16 millimeter, whatever it was here. But it is so well done in spite of its immaturity. There is an immaturity level involved here.
The man's
Uh,
immature.
exactly.
Man's immature.
There is an immaturity level here, but for some reason it works. And I think it has to do with all the drugs and the drinking and the conspiracy theories as well.
Yeah, boy.
So my number 8 is Jimmy and Stiggs.
Wow, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was shot on Super 16, I believe, or 16 millimeter. But yeah, it's a really it's kind of a marvel. Like it's I don't love the movie as a whole. I don't think it's it's my favorite film of his, but it's just impressive. It's really impressive. Yeah,
It is.
good choice. So Jimmy and Stiggs is MZ's number 8. All right, so let me just mark that one down here. Jimmy and Stiggs for MZ. All right, so now we're on to number 7. And I'm juggling like 3 different spreadsheets here. Okay, number 7. All right, this one was higher originally as well, and this was an absolutely gorgeous movie, just beautiful in so many ways, and it's dark, it's gothic, it is just incredibly well made. I think it because of that, I feel like it didn't really break too many expectations. Not that a film needs to do that, but it was what I expected out of this film. And because of that, I think that some of these other films that are higher just were like shocking as how good they were or how impactful they were. And so for this one, it tumbled down a little bit, but it's still a gorgeous, beautiful, amazing film with some great performances. And that would be from Guillermo del Toro, Frankenstein,
Oh,
my number 7.
wow.
So, Raven Shadow, sorry to say that you were wrong about my number 1. Because you
But I
picked.
bet I'm right about the other one.
So, but yeah, Frankenstein is my number 7.
Wow.
All right, go ahead, Raven Shadow.
Controversial. Um, my number 7 is a fucked up movie. I've said that before about other films on this list, but no, this is a fucked up movie. And it actually came across my desk, I think a year or a couple years prior to us actually discussing it on the show because of Monster Zero's 31 Days of Halloween. I remember coming home one day and Marion was watching a fucked up scene.
I know a movie.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? But somehow it's fucking mesmerizing, right? Like it's fucking mesmerizing. And I can't recommend this movie to any real people, um, except maybe us and our fine Trick or Treat Radio listeners. But yeah, man, it's fucking, I don't even fucking know. It's weird. It's upsetting. Um, Yet, fucked up. It's fucking Dogtooth, man. Fucking Dogtooth. It's a fucking mesmerizing, and it will fuck you up for days.
All right. I know MZ's going to be pissed at you for choosing a film from 2009.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
It was
What
on.
the
We did
hell?
it for this fucking show.
We did, yeah. It meets the criteria.
What do you see how
Well, I
I
guess
fucking freak rank?
we all have our separate criteria. So a film from 2009 is one of your best films from 2025. Okay.
It's when I
Jesus
saw the
Christ.
motherfucker.
It's not the first time you've done that. A few years back, I don't remember how long. You picked a movie from like 1970 as your number 1 film of the year.
No, the fucking that someone so and so the Superman, the Spanish fucking
Yeah, I
thing.
think that it was something like that.
Goldface, the super, yeah.
Goldface.
Unbelievable.
Jesus
So
Christ.
All right, well,
I am unbelievable.
what's interesting is you chose 2 Yorgos Lanthimos movies back to back, number 7 and 8.
Right. My man's fucked up.
He is. All
My
right.
man's fucked up.
Dogtooth is Raven Shadow 7. MZ,
Yeah.
what's yours?
God.
God.
Unreal. You
Dogtooth
never fail
Gremlin.
to amaze me. You never fail to amaze me.
You know, you're right. I don't fail to amaze everybody.
Because of this, I'm willing to bet Freaked is on his list somewhere as well.
Well, I'm glad you asked.
And Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't see
well,
it.
my number 7. My number 7 is all about acceptance and how far you're willing to go to obtain that acceptance. There is some serious scenes of suffering here, and pain, and just it's a very uneasy film. It's a tough film to swallow, but it's so well made, so well shot. Oh, I love the way it was shot and the editing. My God, the fucking editing. God damn it. The performances are really, really good, and you really feel for our lead actress here. And until it gets to the point where it's much, again, I'm going to reference this again, it's much like The Substance in some ways, and that is The Ugly Stepsister.
All right.
Yeah.
I was actually wondering if that was going to show up.
Was on my list.
And
Red
Was
Eye
on my
freaked.
list. Yeah.
The Ugly Stepsister. I don't know if where it is in voting, but I'm sure you. I think you even posted this, MZ. But it was shortlisted for an Oscar. You see that?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I saw
Yeah.
from you. So, pretty outstanding. I don't think it's gonna make the final cut, but it's pretty outstanding to at least see it even shortlisted. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I hope it does get accepted. You know.
Yeah.
A movie like that needs that, so more people can make movies like this.
Yeah, that was a tough watch for sure.
So many fucking cringe. Like, what the fuck? You know.
The breaking of the cartilage on the nose
Oh.
scene. It's like, oh god damn it.
Yep,
Oh
yep.
shit. Yeah, yeah. It's that'll rattle your teeth. Oof.
You fucking yeah.
All right, so let's move on and get to number 6. Okay, so this is a film that's been mentioned already, so I'm not going to say too much more about it. But this dude is quickly becoming one of my top directors, and you guys have heard me say this before. I think he's the closest thing we have to Stanley Kubrick working in film today. And this was just a bonkers film, just really well executed. I feel like this. So for those who didn't like Eddington, the content and sort of where that went and what it references, I feel like this is a more palatable version of current day events that doesn't necessarily reference specific things, and where we have two sides that are so vehemently against each other, and we have all these fucking conspiracy theories and all this shit. And so I thought that this did a really good job of showing some socio-political commentary without necessarily putting you back in the thick of it, right? Like with Eddington, as we talked about, it can be a tough watch because it brings you back to fucking COVID, and we have to relive that, So, for me, Begonia is my number 6. Yorgos Lanthimos is such a good director, and he tackles some very interesting topics, some very heavy topics, and he's got a great collection of actors that he works with, and Emma Stone is quickly becoming one of my favorites working with him. So
Yeah.
So Begonia, great fucking flick. That's my number 6. All right, Raven Channel, let's hear yours.
My number 6 has kind of a generic title and maybe even a generic, poster art, box art. But I want to say that Trick or Treat Radio Patreons are the greatest Patreons in the world. And this was selected by one of our recent Patreon co-hosts, who not only brought us a fucking super dope fucking film, also fucking killed it. Had probably a fucking amazing. Every appearance by him is amazing, but this one he fucking stole the show, and I wish you were here for that one, MZ. But big ups to E of Contentment for this not quite anthology, but day in the life of multi stories, all convalescing into one fucking denouement of fucking ass kicking Nazi killing fucking awesomeness. And I got to give it up. And a dope cameo by Tom Hanks, by the way. Nuge. Freaky Tales, man. Fucking killer as a motherfucker.
All right. Freaky Tales, Raven Shadow's number 6. You know, it's interesting, Raven Shadow, because I organized our films in alphabetical order, so it would just be easier for me to find them while I'm doing the spreadsheet here.
Yeah.
You have there's only one more film that starts with a D that you haven't picked for your list yet. Did you go alphabetically? because
I like lettuce.
you like lettuce.
Letters. Letters. Yeah. There's certain letters I'm into. I'm into letters, Wolfie. I'm into D's,
He's
Wolfie.
he's into letters, Dino.
I'm into letters, Dino.
All right, so Raven Shadow Freaky Tales number 6. Okay, let's hear from MZ.
Okay. You know, isolation is always a great way to have a horror movie go. You know, you're all by yourself. You don't know what's going to happen. Shit could be happening behind you, on the sides of you, above you, below you, maybe even in front of you. But when it's all over the place and it's this sort of type of evil resonates within the people that are also around you, that can get really scary, especially if they're people that you're supposed to trust. And staying in a cabin out in the middle of nowhere doesn't exactly help matters. Uh, this film by Osgood Perkins is a freaky tale. It's a spooky tale. It's very well done, and he's getting to be my favorite director right now. This guy can almost do no wrong. So my number 6 is Keeper.
All right, MZ's number 6 is Keeper. Let me add that here. I think now that we are getting to the top 5, what I was thinking is perhaps we'll play a voice message.
Okay.
We don't have too many, but we do have some. So I thought this might be a good opportunity to go ahead and play one. And just go ahead and load this up. This one is from across the pond, Raven Shadow.
Oh, shit.
It is from the Vegan Prince of Wales. We are going to hear from Linus. Let's see what Linus has to say about the year end.
Fucking chuffed.
He's chuffed. Yeah. Here we go.
Hey ho, Trick or Treat Radio. This is Linus, calling with my top 5 fancy 4Ks I bought this year.
Oh, nice.
I got a 4K player a year ago, and it's been a slippery slope from I'll just get things I watch regularly to, yeah, I probably do need Murder Rock on 4K. Okay, number 5, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, only the first movie is all that great, but it's got stickers and trading cards. Zombie Flesh Eaters. Yeah, it's just an upgrade of the Blu-ray I already had, and I had the Blue Underground 4K as well, but it's got the Video Nasty cover, and it looks great.
It's got
Number
stickers.
3, Reanimator from Second Sight.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I just watched that. It looks incredible. Put me off my hummus. Number 2, Possession, also from Second Sight. The chunkiest
Nice.
box set I've ever seen. It's ridiculous, just for one movie,
Yeah.
but it's got the script and a 200-page book of interviews and stuff. And number 1, The Beyond from Grindhouse.
All right.
7 discs or something.
Jeez.
Just completely
Yeah.
exhaustive and comprehensive. Amazing. And I've had it signed by Catriona McCall and Fabio Frizzi this year, both of whom are very lovely. Yeah,
Nice.
Happy New Year. Have a good show.
Yeah, Linus.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Holy
That's
shit.
awesome. I mean, yeah, I got to get my hands on that Reanimator 4K disc from Second
Yeah.
Sight. I hear that, yeah, it's blowing the doors off of just everything that's out there right now for Reanimator.
Yeah, it's his list was amazing. What was the number 4? Do you remember, MZ?
Reanimator?
It was the one that was the Video Nasty.
Zombie Flesh Eaters.
Yeah. I saw you getting
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, and I was gonna say those also came with stickers.
There you go.
There ever was a selling point for a DVD set
Yep,
or
stickers.
a 4K Blu-ray set, it is stickers.
Yep.
Stickers sell.
More than sex, right?
That's
No.
right.
All right, and we got an email from Dangerous Donnie Davis, aka Angry Townsman.
I love that kid.
And Donnie, let me go ahead and read his email. He says, "Thought I would send in my top 10 first watches of 2025. Not sure if you guys were going to cover something similar in the show or do it in a Patreon episode, but wanted to get this out. I'm honestly surprised at the number of 2025 movies on my list." Okay, so this is first time watches. Could be any year. These just films he saw for the first time in 2025. And his number 10 was The Monkey. And he says, Osgood Perkins can be hit or miss. You come to this one for the oddball kills. Yep. Number 9, Delirium, photo of Giowa.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Delirium. With oh God, what's her name? Serena. God damn it, I can't remember her name. She amazing. Let's just say she's physically superior. Serena Grande. That's her name. Serena Grande.
Related to Ariana Grande.
No,
Just kidding.
no relation at all.
Just kidding, I know. Yeah, so that's from 1987. He says it's a blind buy from Vinegar Syndrome, weird Italian giallo. Can be watched for free on f.awesome. Very weird.
It is a good giallo. It is worth watching.
Yeah. Cool. Number 8, Black Christmas, 1974. He says, I had seen the 2006 remake when it came out and put off watching the original. Bad mistake. This was so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen the
Yeah.
remake, but goddamn, yeah, like that original is so good. All right, number 7, Curse of the Devil from 1973. He says, I got on a Paul Naschy kick on Tubi this year. This is my current
Yeah.
favorite of his werewolf movies. Do you know that one, MZ?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, you like
It's
Curse
good.
of the Devil?
It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, Paul Naschy is some people think of him as a an acquired taste, but Spanish horror films love him.
Yep. All right, number 6, Christine from 1983. He said, had the chance to catch this in the theaters in October. It's Carpenter in the 80s. Enough said. Yep. I mean, what else is there to say, right?
What gave it away? His record?
Yeah, no shit, right? All right. Number 5, Strange Darling from 2023. Kept hearing good things and had to give this a watch. Was not disappointed. Another non-linear movie that hit. All right. Yeah, we dug that one. I think it showed up on some best of lists then in 2023.
Yep.
And, okay, number 4, Nosferatu. Was an interesting take on the classic movie based on the Dracula novel. I do still prefer the original movie, but this was good. All right. Awesome. And number 3, Weapons from 2025. Had an awesome theater experience with this one. Non-linear storytelling is hit or miss, but it hit in this one. All right. Number 2 for Donnie is Companion from 2025. He says, I missed this in the theater, was a fun watch, and made me feel for an android. Yeah. And Donnie's number 1 film of his, sorry, I should say his number 1 first-time watch of 2025 was Sinners from 2025. He says, absolutely love this. It would have been great without the vampire twist in it. Yeah. I mean, if a movie can be good without that, then it's just a good movie, right? So, yeah, good picks there, Donnie. I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen, let's see, 8 of them. Yeah, so I've seen 8 of the 10. But yeah, some great list, and we appreciate you taking the time to put that together for us. And Donnie sent a top 5, but we'll do that on the Patreon. Because he said it was for the Patreon. So I think we'll hold on to that one for the Patreon. And now I think we should get back to our list. And we are heading into the top 5. So let me go ahead and pull up. Let me see. I just want to make sure I mark down your last one. Your last one was Keeper. And oh, I forgot to mark that down for you. So let me go ahead and do that. Keeper. All right. So let me go ahead and do mine. So this is my number 5. And this one, once again, this is kind of a common refrain, I guess. This one was higher up on the list initially, and it actually was like I think number 2 for a little bit. But I think it was because of how surprising it was, and how much I enjoyed talking about it with you guys, and just I didn't expect it's a sequel. I didn't expect it to go in this direction, and I thought it was a bold direction for a series that was built on a different style of filmmaking. You know, it was sort of like that. I don't even know. Like the original film was sort of
Shaky
like
cam?
like shaky cam, and there was some like um oh fuck, what do you call it when they film without permission, the guerrilla filmmaking. Yeah,
Gorilla.
so
Yeah,
there's some
yeah,
guerrilla
yeah.
filmmaking in there, and they purposely made it look low fidelity because they were just going for a certain look. But this one, it opened up. It feel like it was like just opened everything up. It just was such a cool movie. It had some cool mythology that they added, and I'm just so excited for the next one. And yeah, my number 5 is 28 Years Later. I'm shocked that it's in my top 5, but it just was so much fun. I really loved watching it, and I love talking about it. So yeah, 28 Years Later was mine for number 5. How about you, Raven Shadow?
So I mean, my number 5. I mean, I think it's fair to say by a director that we all are fans of, um, maybe to various degrees, but he seems like someone that's super dope. He's done, I think, everything he needs to do in his career, and everything else he does next is because he wants to. Um, and he tackles a tale as old as time. One could argue one of the first earliest horror stories, right, in history. Um, its beauty is unmatched, and it wears its references on its sleeve. And the references to the late great Bernie Wrightson's art is oozing in this picture, and it's fucking blows me away that this was not in theaters longer. Um, but I got to go with Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, man. Dope as fuck.
Yep, and it was he actually had to fight for theatrical release on that. They wanted to just
Right?
Netflix just wanted to drop it on fucking streaming. He had to fight,
Yeah.
and he wasn't able to get a full theatrical run, but he was able to get enough, I guess. So yeah, I agree. It is a shame. That's a fucking prestige film that deserves a good theatrical run before it's on
Yeah.
streaming.
Beautiful.
I mean, I'm happy I got to see it earlier because I wouldn't have been able to get to the theater to see that. But
Sure.
still,
Right.
regardless, it should have had a longer run. I agree. All right, so number 5 for Raven Shaw was Frankenstein. MZ.
Oh boy, my number 5 was a wild tale. It is
Dog
it's
days.
Was it a freaky
creepy.
tale?
No, it wasn't a freaky tale. Wasn't a freaky tale. But this is a wild tale, and it almost has uh, a fairy tale type of quality to it. You know, if you can excise all the violence and all that other stuff.
Take it all away.
But
Take away the
there
violence.
is just creepy shit throughout this film. Some of the rooms, the way they're lit, is just oozing with dread. Uh, whether it be a darkened house, a darkened basement, and it just freaks you out. And it's all about missing children and what happens when a whole bunch of these kids start missing at once. and what you get is a really creepy tale about. Well, I guess you just got to see it for yourself. I don't want to spill the beans if you haven't seen it, but uh, Weapons was just an amazing, fantastic film, and the performances again solid. Good movie, great movie, worthy. My number 5.
All right. Yeah. The latest film from Barbarian director Zach Kreger, Weapons, is MZ's number 5. All right. We're into the top 5 now, so we're going to do number 4. And my number 4, I think it would be safe to say this was my favorite straight up horror movie this year. This film pulled no punches, and I feel like it was a slight improvement over their last film, which I thought was very good. But I feel like this is a slight improvement. We had some critique about the characters and wanting to sort of care for the characters a little bit from their previous film, and I feel like that we got that in this, and it's just a brutal film, and it is so well made, and I'm just blown away that these guys are like already such good directors after doing like YouTube stuff for years. And I'm talking about the Philippou brothers and their film Bring Her Back. It's unrelenting, it's brutal, and it is just
Oh, God damn it. It was on my fucking other list. Fucking shit.
oh my god.
Jesus H fucking Christ.
Oh,
God.
Fucking shit.
Jesus Christ.
How did I fucking miss? That was fucking dope, Wolfie. That's a good pick. Fuck.
How could you have missed that? There's about 500 different ways you could have missed
Take
it.
Dogtooth
Well,
off
it
your
was-
fucking list and put that
It
on
was.
there.
It's
Yeah,
right up
take
here. It
Dogtooth
was.
off the list and put in Bring Her Back. Do
Can
us
I
all a
take off-
favor, please.
No, can I take off Darth Mail? Can I take off what the fucking mail one?
Oh, for crying out loud.
No.
It's too late now.
I have it fucking here, Wolfie. Fuck. God damn it.
Listen to
Why do
MZ.
you always
MZ,
do this?
what was your advice about doing the list early?
Do the list early. Watch
Okay,
the
all right.
trailers so you watch the
Thanks.
trailers so you refresh your brain.
I watched the fucking trailer. I refreshed my brain. I knew I liked it. And when I saw the trailer, it reminded me why I liked it because it was fucked up too. And I don't know how. I don't fucking know how.
You know what
I
you
don't
should
know
have
how.
did, Raven Shadow?
What?
You should use my link and not printed it. You should have
No,
used the link
I
because
used your link.
that's a Google Drive and it saves and you can view it on no matter what device you use. You can look at it.
Does this all the time.
Well, hey, he's moved up from Post-it notes. Maybe you should go back to that system.
The paper. The goddamn paper. Dude, use your phone.
I was using my phone. I was using my fucking thing that I'm using right now. I had everything there, and I had Bring Her Back. I'm sorry, Bring Her Back. That was fucking good. You did a good job.
All right, well, go ahead. Give us your number 4.
Can I do? Can it be a Coke? Can it be a tag
No,
team number
no.
4?
No.
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 No. Go ahead. What's
No,
your 4?
sir.
No,
All right, fine.
No, sir.
Oh God.
All right. Well, that was a good fucking one. Legacy sequels usually aren't good. You know what I mean? Especially one, name the good legacy sequels that have been made over a decade after fucking the first one came out. I'll wait. Really hasn't.
You didn't wait very long.
I got problems. You know what I mean? I know this wasn't a fucking zombie movie, but to the masses, it kicked up, it added to that level of the early 2000s resurgence in that kind of, cannibalism running amok genre. But again, get the band back together, the original director taking a story in a bold, all new, all different direction, and it ends with fucking cats in tracksuits running amok. 28 years later, dude, dope.
All right.
Bigger dicks than part one.
So
The stakes and the dicks get bigger in
Yeah,
this one.
exactly. Just wait till wait till
Ah,
the bone eater.
fucking
The bone eater. You get
flapping
it?
in the wind. Oh, I got it.
the
I don't want
boner
it,
eater.
but I got it.
All right, MZ4.
Uh,
Save us.
yeah, I'll try my best. We need redemption. My number 4 is a movie that really blew me away. I mean, I wasn't really surprised that he was going to blow me away considering the director, because the man is flawless. And I knew exactly what I was going to get with him in regards to this tale that he told. But it turned out to be much bigger than I ever imagined, and it was much cooler than I thought it would be. Uh, it, I expected it to be cool. I wasn't expecting it to be this cool. I wasn't expecting it to be Del Toro cool. And
Oh shit!
the guy that they got to play Frankenstein in this movie was amazing, so good. Just the photography and the way this thing is shot is so different from everything else I've seen this year. Very good stuff. High quality cinema. Frankenstein, my number 4.
All right. And with that, I just noticed that I guessed 28 Days Later for Raven Shadow's number 1, and I was wrong.
Well, that's because it's 28 years later.
Or that's it's
Oh shit!
it's funny. I wrote 28 days when I wrote it down, but yes, of course,
No,
you're right.
no, he probably saw
He
28
probably- yeah,
days later.
he's gonna
and-
put
and
that, yeah.
Decided to add it in there.
So yes, I was wrong. Raven Shadow, I was wrong. I'll admit that. All right. Let's see. Okay, so Frankenstein for MZ, and let me see where we're at here. Okay, so it was MZ's number 4. Now we're on to top 3, and
This is it.
yeah, top 3 here. All right. Okay, my top 3 probably could have been interchangeable. This movie had a lot of buzz and it had a lot of talk. And it was one of the biggest horror movies of the year, if not the biggest, actually. I didn't look at the box office recently, but I still think it's number 1 in box office for horror. And it just was such a well-written movie with some great twists and turns. And, you know, it's obviously better if you go in cold. But at this point, I'm sure most people have, if they haven't seen it, they've heard about it. And this is from a director who, to my knowledge, has never even really dipped his toe into horror, at least in the films that I've seen of his. Let me just take a quick look at his filmography. I'm just curious. I don't think he's done anything with horror. But anyways, the director is Ryan Coogler, and we know him from blockbusters like Black Panther and Creed and all that. But yeah, I think so. I didn't see Fruitvale Station. That's the only one of his I haven't seen. But
Oh,
that was, it looks like it's sort of a drama crime flick. So no, it looks like he hasn't dipped his toes into horror at all. But that would be Sinners from director Ryan Coogler. It just is such an amazing film. It looks amazing. It everything about it, it just feels so not necessarily unique, because we've seen movies like this, but the way it's all put together is unique, and we get some really great characters, and even the villains in this are super fucking compelling. And I'm trying to look for his name here. The dude who played Jack O'Connell, who plays Remick, Jack O'Connell also is Jimmy in 28 Days Later, which is kind of fucking crazy. So he played Remick, the Irish vampire in Sinners, and he plays Jimmy Crystal in 28 Years Later too.
Oh, and he was the tracksuit guy, right?
Yeah.
See the Jimmy.
Yeah, yep. So it's kind of crazy. Like he's got some major fucking cred, horror cred all of a sudden. But yeah, Jack O'Connell was great in it, and Michael B. Jordan was great playing two different roles. Haley Steinfeld, just great cast, great all around. And Sinners, my number 3. All right, Raven Shadow.
My number 3 is a sci-fi picture that that I'm sure when it came out, I'm like, it could be cool because I've given this actor, and I really haven't. I think I get misjudged in giving this character shit because I may have referenced past work. But we've done this character's come up like 7 Up. He's done some great pictures like Short Time. And goddamn, he was the motherfucking Dark Knight, son. Is fucking this movie.
Did you say
In the
Dark
first 20
Time?
minutes, it pissed me off the way this cat. Good Time, or no?
Good Time.
Short Time.
I don't know what you
Good
said,
Time.
but you said it wrong. It's Good Time.
I don't know what I said either. Good Time.
He said Short Time with Dabney Coleman. That's what he saw.
Yeah.
Maybe Short Round.
Short Round. Anytime you need a payment, good time. Hanging in a child line. But no, man, once I got the cut, this movie's fucking jib. I thought it was dope as fuck. Definitely had some things that hit too close to home, even in a future set far away. And that's Mickey 17, man. My main man, fucking Twilight, Robert Pattinson, killing it. Love this dude. Dope.
Wow, I'm actually super surprised that Mickey 17 is your 3.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. There you go, Mickey 17. All right.
I enjoyed this picture. I had a dope. You have a 3-way with yourself. Yeah.
That's why you liked it.
I didn't write it, Wolf. I did, yeah. I don't want to have a 3-way with myself. That's fucking weird.
All right, MZ, what's your 3?
That's what I'm into.
All right. My number 3 is a really violent tale. Just a crazy story, and the way it's constructed, the way it's put together, and the sound design of this film is what really sold it to me, because the sound design in this film is sick. So sick. And I mean that in the most positive way possible. It's just a crazy flick of a missing child, and the efforts in trying to return him back to his family. It sounds simple enough, but when you put it in the hands of the Philippo brothers, you're gonna get nasty results. And this, to me, by far is their best film they've ever done. It is Bring Her Back.
Fuck. It was on my list too.
All right. Well, I was wrong about MZ because I picked that as his number 1. So I'm crossing that out. I was not right for either of you. I get nothing.
I'm just not right for you. For either of you. At least you're willing to admit it, Wolfie.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that also for MZ, that takes out you pick Sinners for me. So I just picked that as my 3. You were close, but no cigar. So marking that off. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, so now we got number 3s. Now let's get on to let me just make sure I marked that down for you. Okay, I didn't get Bring Her Back yet for you, MZ. Let me just do that real quick. Bring Her Back gets 11 points. Boom. Okay. Now, number two. We're doing number two. And as I've said already, very difficult. This top three was especially difficult. But this one just, oh man, like, this one took some fucking twists and turns. And this one was also brutal at times. And it had a lot of symbolism. And I'm not just talking about like stuff you need a monocle to see. This is just just symbolism that you can see, in with symbols, and it just was such a interesting film. It really was carried by its tagline, and just where this film goes is crazy. It goes to places I never expected it to go, and I just had so much fun with this movie, and it's just fucking crazy that this that this dude is like one of the top horror directors right now, from from doing like comedy sketches um to all of a sudden doing horror films. It's crazy. Like, it's such a crazy transition. Obviously there's been a lot of people that have done it, but yeah, this one was an unexpected kind of out of nowhere, and that's the film from Zach Kreger. Weapons is my number two. So yeah, just so fucking good. All right, let's go. Raven Shadow number two.
So yeah, man. Again, what I mentioned earlier, fucking real people ripping it up, not giving a fuck. This movie was mentioned on a previous list, and aside from the main character having kind of almost superhuman abilities, like he really shouldn't, um, this had one of the most fucking sexy, passionate fucking love scenes between two characters I've seen in a mainstream film. You know what I'm saying? In a long time. Great underworld characters. You know what I mean? Very rarely do you see our Hasidic brothers and sisters in badass enforcer roles. Very rarely do you see a former Doctor Who rocking the punk rock, living in a fucking storage warehouse. Um, very rarely do you see the brutality of a main character getting his ass kicked and fucking losing a fucking kidney or some fucking thing. But goddamn, pal, caught stealing was fucking my jam. That was my shit.
Yeah, uh I almost chose that as your number one. I knew you
Yeah,
liked it, but
yeah.
I was just thinking, you know what? Maybe 28 years later went out. But obviously, I wasn't right about either.
Yeah.
But I knew how much you liked that
All
one.
yeah. And a great example of having seen, I mentioned this on the regular show proper, having seen a trailer twice when Superman came out. Um,
hmm
it didn't. I had no fucking idea. It swerved me. So that's even with an elongated trailer. I fucking adored this picture. Dope.
All right, MZ, let's hear your number two.
Wow.
We've heard it before.
Wow. Number two already, huh? Jesus. Okay. My number two is a film that I've been wanting to see for a long time when I first heard about it.
Yeah.
And I relished in the idea of what it could possibly look like. Uh, and when I did see it, I was absolutely blown away. The photography on this film is absolutely stunning. It's beyond artistic. Uh, I mean, even the CGI, which I abhor, uh, looks very good here, and that's because it's put in the hands of a competent director. And the director of photography gets a nod on that too, because this just looks absolutely breathtaking. You are engulfed in this world, and uh, the performances in this film by Lily Rose Depp, uh,
Yep.
in particular, should have gotten an Oscar nod. And I still I see it as a severe injustice. She should have at least been nominated, and she wasn't. It's a damn shame. Skarsgård as our titular character of Nosferatu just
I think you
blew
mean
me away.
dicular, not titular.
Perpendicular. He's the fastest zombie on 3 legs, and just an amazing performance by him, vocally, physically. Just incredible performances, and Robert Eggers just had it all over this. It was something he wanted to do for over a decade. He finally got to do it, and I couldn't be any more pleased with the results. Nosferatu, number 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was wondering where it would come for you. I knew it'd be near the top. But yeah.
Missed it by that much.
Yeah, Raven Shadow picked it as your number 1, so you just missed it, Raven Shadow. Good guess though.
Yeah.
So far there is only, let me see, MZ still could pick your number 1, but the rest of us are ruled out. So
Nice.
all right, so it's time for number 1, for our personal number 1s, and then we're going to add everything up and come up with the master list. So let me pull up my list again here, and I'll go through 13 through 2 first, although Ozzy's getting my attention over here. He needs pets, and, you got to give it to him. So, right, Ozzy? Yeah. All right, so let me go ahead and read my list. Number 13, Time Stalker. Number 12, The Monkey. Number 11, Freaky Tales. Number 10, Caught Stealing. Number 9, Death Stalker. Number 8, Keeper. Number 7, Frankenstein. Number 6, Begonia. Number 5, 28 Years Later. Number 4, Bring Her Back. Number 3, Sinners. Number 2, Weapons. And let me see, do I still have that drum roll anywhere? I do. All right. You guys suffer. You have to hear the drum roll. All right. And my number 1 film of the year is Nosferatu.
Oh, God damn it.
I feel like if I did the build up with the drum roll and I just started talking about what it was, it would kind of lose the luster. But holy shit. And this is the film that I almost forgot about, and it ends up being my number 1. Because as I was looking through, I was just kind of like glancing through, and it must have just, it didn't catch my eye, because I probably was like, I saw George A. Romero's Resident Evil right above it the week before, and I probably was like, I mean, there's not much more I can say about it that MZ didn't say. It is absolutely gorgeous. One of the most beautiful films I can remember seeing recently. Eggers takes artistry to another level. Like, I feel like there's nobody on his level right now in terms of being historically accurate, in terms of story, costume, set, the way he films. It's just unparalleled. It's crazy. If you want something to be, historically accurate, he's the guy you want directing. And thankfully he's doing his own movies because he's earned that ability. And there's no one like him working in film today, I don't think. And he is just unparalleled with talent and visuals. And Jaron Lashke, I think, is, if I'm not mistaken, I believe is a cinematographer who he's worked with on a few pictures, and they just they just make magic. And God damn it, this is such a beautiful film. I thought about that scene at the crossroads for months.
Yeah.
After the film.
You could screen grab that shot.
Yeah.
And frame it on a wall.
Absolutely. there's a few different scenes from that just are just haunting and so gorgeous, and it's for that reason. Was it my favorite story? Maybe not. Like, I think maybe Weapons I might have liked because I didn't know where it was going to go, right? But when you look at the artistry and everything that went into making this film, I feel like nothing can hold a candle to it from this year. It's just unbelievable the
Yeah.
effort that went into this. So, yeah, for me, Nosferatu is my number one film of the year.
Yeah, and I saw that in the theater, dude.
Oh yeah, I
And
forgot. Yeah, I forgot you did.
you guys missed
Yeah,
out. You
man.
guys should have seen it in the theater. It would have been well worth your money.
Yeah.
I saw it in theaters when it was called Dracula, when Francis Ford Coppola did it.
No,
but
you
that was
didn't.
cool.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
I
No,
think
you
it was
didn't.
there.
All right, Raven Shadow. What is your number one?
Well, should I do
Well,
my thus far?
Yeah. Do you want me to read it, or you have it there?
No, I'll read it.
Okay.
I got it. I got it right
Okay.
here. I got it right
All
here.
right, let's hear the
He
He already
13.
threw it away.
Yeah, 13 through
I
2.
threw it away.
He erased
I
it.
I smoked it. All right. Number 13, Cannibal Mukbang. Number 12, Ebony and Ivory. Number 11, Bring Her Back.
Nope. Dead Mail.
What? It's no.
Yeah, it's I already recorded it. It's Dead Mail.
Can we edit?
MZ, what
Um,
what do you
all
say,
right.
MZ?
What?
He wants to take Dead Mail off and put Bring
No,
Her Back.
No, it's too late. It's
I
too
put
late.
it.
It's too late. No. You had a whole year to take care of this, and you fucked it up again. No.
Again?
No. You do this every fucking year. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I'm not proud
a-
of it. You think it makes me happy?
Prepare.
All right, so
right.
number 11,
Yeah.
Dead Mail.
Damn it.
You spend more time draining out your bong than you do setting up your list.
Jesus.
You're more meticulous in making sure that all your bong water is drained out before than you do taking care of this list.
To be fair, if something's gonna be drained, the bong water is my least concerns. But thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
Number what is it? Number 11. All right, I don't know. Fucking Deathstalker, Havoc, fucking Begonia, Dogtooth, fucking Freaky Tales, Frankenstein, 28 Years, Mickey the 17, Caught Stealing, and my number one.
Hold on.
You know,
I will
what?
I will let you take Dogtooth off.
No, I gotta keep it real.
Okay.
I gotta keep it real.
All
I
right.
gotta keep it real.
Yeah.
All right, so
when
that's
do.
people
Keep
look.
it real.
So when
Are
people
you-
look back on this show and they want to know, I wonder what Raven Shadow's number, whatever it was, of 2025,
7.
and he finds out that it's a number 7, and it turns out it's a film from 2009.
We fucking watched it
And-
this year.
and he didn't and he left off one of his favorite movies from 2025 for
Jesus
it.
Christ! How have you managed to live this long?
With style. No, listen, I fucking had it. It was fucking. All right, so my number one is a well executed period piece of a time that's fair to say that everyone could have done better, right? Right, and no one likes rehashing these memories. And as it progressed, it went into a crescendo of violence that was unexpected. So my number one is Eddington.
Yeah, right.
I'm fucking with you.
I know you. I know what it is.
Yo, you could say my number one choice. You've seen it before. It's like this, or it's like this meets that. But you know what? You're kind of right, but overall, you're motherfucking wrong because it's had more storytelling, more character building, more world building than any of those fucking movies combined. My man's can knock out the park fucking the first live action black superhero character. He can make two of the best fucking installments
He
in the
didn't do
Rocky
Blade?
saga. No, the first black superhero.
He didn't do Pluto Nash.
Still, you're both wrong. Blade did kick off the fucking this new era. I'll tell you that much. But yo, fucking, and finally, you can finally make fucking one cat playing two characters look like they're actually two fucking characters. My main man Smoke and Stack, two things I'm into. Sinners, man. Dope.
All right. Sinners, Raven Shadows,
Masterpiece.
number 1.
Masterpiece.
All right, MZ, let's hear 13 through 2.
Masterpiece.
Smoke to the stack. Dope.
Dog.
All right.
Dog.
Shit, dog.
Dog.
Smokestack dog.
That's how I
right.
fucking talk. All right.
Face to the book. All right. My number 13 is Cannibal Mukbang. Number 12 is Together. Number 11 is The Monkey. Number 10 is Free Waka. Number 9 is Begonia. Number 8, Jimmy and Stiggs. Number 7, The Ugly Stepsister. I can't believe that movie never made it on your lists.
It was
Number
on my
6,
list.
Keeper. Number 5, Weapons. Number 4, Frankenstein. Number 3, Bring Her Back. Number 2, Nosferatu. And so strange that I can actually say that my top 2 films are vampire films, but man, Sinners was just a banging flick. It had everything going for it. A film that stars Michael B. Jordan and Michael B. Jordan, and he plays both roles of Smoke and Stack wonderfully. The way they're photographed together and how they interact with each other is sublime. The character development here, they give you just enough time for character development, and they give you a lot of it. It gets violent at the end with the big battle. The only thing that I wish, and it's the only thing, is that I wish that there was maybe 2 or 3 more minutes at the end of battle. I wish there was 2 or 3 more minutes of battling at the end of the film, because I felt I felt a little short considering what the buildup was to get to that point. So I think maybe another 2 or 3 minutes would have sufficed. Outside of that, it's a perfect film, and I'm going to be blunt here. I mean, I've never seen a vampire film reference eating pussy as much as this one does. There is more references to cunnilingus in this film than your average porn flick. Okay, so and because of that, only
Ice cream
because of
cone,
that,
bro. Ice cream cone.
The characters are colorful and they're fun to watch, and it's just a great time. I love Sinners. Great flick. Best film of the year.
Wow.
All right. So,
Which really worries me, because
yeah, you guys have the same movie.
Raven Shadow and I have bookended each
Bookended,
other.
yeah.
Ooh.
The bookenders.
We are the bookenders.
Number 13 and number 1 we matched. Oh God,
That's
damn it.
crazy, dude. And I totally had the fucking sister, daughter, whatever the fuck. Fuck.
fuck.
He's throwing away his list. He's had enough.
Oh man. All right.
That's funny.
So yeah, there you have it. I have the top 13, the master list. I just have to do a couple tiebreakers here real quick. Let me
But
just crazy.
All right, so we'll just continue talking while you're doing your thing.
Well, I'm pretty much done now. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
But let me go ahead and let me read the Patreon list. Let's see here. So this is we had asked for Patreon listeners to submit their lists, and the way we do it is obviously I think we watched 65 films this year, 66, something like that. I don't have the number right in front of me. So the way we do it is we do it percentage based, because we don't expect our Patreon supporters to have seen every single film. And every single film that we did. And also, if they haven't, it's not fair to do a top 13 list because it's not complete, right? So the way we do it is we allow them to do a top 13 list if they've seen 75% or more of the films. And so we actually had some folks who had seen 75% or more. And then we had others that did like, saw 20%, 50%, somewhere around there. So we have varying, lists. Some people would have sent us a top 3 if they had less than 50% of the films viewed. And then we did have a couple of top 13s. So with that in mind, what I did was I take them all, I rank them, give them like a point value. And this is what we do for all of our lists. So for the number 13 film, it gets 1 point, and the number 1 film gets 13 points. So we just do reverse points. So if it's number 1, it gets the most points, 13. And so the way we do it with Patreon is we create one list by, from all the Patreon listeners, and then I assign point values based on that. So this is the list for Patreon. I'll go from 13 down to 1. And we had Havoc, Bring Her Back, Together, The Long Walk, The Shrouds, The Monkey, Companion, Red Rooms, Frankenstein, 28 Years Later, number 3, Weapons, number 2, Sinners, and number 1, Superman. Superman was number 1 for our Patreon listeners. And
that's why.
so now let me go ahead and get the master list. Okay, I think I have it done. Let me just make sure there's no other ties here. So here's number 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, yeah. All right, do you guys want to do the top master list?
No, let's not.
Yes.
Oh, okay, fine.
Good night.
All right, so let me just see. Okay. Number 13 then, and this appeared on 3 lists. It was relatively low, but it did appear on 3 lists, and that is The Monkey was our number 13 film of the year. Let me go ahead and just add. Okay. I have so many lists going. Let me just add it here. Number 12 was Freaky Tales, and that ended up on 2 lists, pretty high on one of them. Number 11 was Mickey 17, and that appeared on 1 list, but very high on that 1 list. And those 3 movies were tied. So we had The Monkey, Freaky Tales, and Mickey 17 were all tied at 11 points. The way we do the tiebreaker is the higher it appears on the list, the higher priority it gets. So if it appeared like on Raven Shadows, it was number 3. That takes precedent over the other ones that showed up on, number 6 or number 10. So so we had The Monkey, Freaky Tales, Mickey 17. Number 10 only showed up on Patreon. This didn't show up on any of our lists, and I think it's because, Raven Shadow kind of said why. And for me, it was a Patreon pick, but it felt. It wasn't. I wanted horror and genre film to get a little bit more of a focus. So it didn't end up on my list. I really liked the movie, but that would be Superman was number 9. Yeah. Wait. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm getting mixed up with the numbers here. So it's 13, 12, 11. Superman was 10. Number 9, showing up on 2 lists was Keeper. Number 8. Showing up on 2 lists was Caught Stealing. Number 7 showing up on 3 lists was Begonia. number 6 showing up on 3 lists. 2 of them were very high. Was Bring Her Back. And for the top 5, number 5 was Nosferatu, and it showed up on 2 lists. Was number 1 and number 2 on those lists. You didn't like Nosferatu, Raven Chat, or did you forget about it?
No, honestly, dude, like it was beautifully shot. It
Oh,
was,
you don't have to
I-
justify. I just wanted to make sure you okay.
It was
just wanna
fucking
make sure you didn't
Dracula.
forget.
It was a scene by scene remake of
wasn't.
Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula.
It was Nosferatu.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It totally was.
No, it's not.
Linus,
It totally wasn't.
dude, we're gonna do a watch along.
We did Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula like 2 years ago.
Right.
It was a piece of shit.
It's the same fucking movie.
It's not. No, it's not at all.
No,
Guys,
it's not.
you guys are fucking.
All right,
dreams right now.
number 4 showing up on 3 lists 28 years later.
Talking about baby.
MZ, that didn't end up on your list.
No, didn't.
Was it honorable mention or?
No,
Just-
didn't
no?
even make honorable mention. No.
All right.
And
I'm shocked this one wasn't on one list either. Number 3, Weapons. I'm looking at you, Rev Shadow.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was good. It was fine. I like the ending, but you know what? I mean, I had problems with the search for the kids. I didn't like it. I didn't like
I
it.
have problems. You need to be admitted.
No, no, I'm not saying my personal problems. I have problems with the thing,
All right.
separate from my own problems.
Separate from my own problems.
God.
All right.
I like the ending.
Number 2, this showed up on every list. Is this the only film to show up on every list? Yeah, this is the only film to show up on everyone's list, including Patreon, and that's Frankenstein, number 2 film.
Well, yeah, I mean, come on, dude.
All right, so let me read from 13 down to 2 again, and then we'll reveal the number 1 film. 13, The Monkey. 12, Freaky Tales. 11, Mickey 17. Number 10, Superman. Number 9, Keeper. Number 8, Caught Stealing. Number 7, Begonia. Number 6, Bring Her Back. Number 5, Nosferatu. Number 4, 28 Years Later. Number 3, Weapons. Number 2, Frankenstein. And the number 1 film of 2025 for Trick or Treat Radio is... the only one we haven't mentioned yet. All 4 lists, Sinners.
I'm talking about.
It was number 1 for MZ, number 1 for Raven Shadow, number 3 for me, and number 2 for Patreon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Runaway, 49 points.
God
The next runner-up was Frankenstein with 35 points. So
That's fair.
Wow.
That's fair.
blew it
everyone
away. Yeah. It wasn't even close. Like last year, I think we said there was only like 4 points separating the top 3. But yeah, wow, okay. I'm actually I'm a little surprised at some of the results. I'm not surprised Sinners is number 1. I'm surprised some films didn't end up on any lists.
Yeah, this time there was no question Sinners was going to take this one from me.
Yeah.
Without
I knew it
question.
when we fucking saw it. I'm like, fucking, again, it was my favorite film on the show or globally. If it didn't, then James Gunn had to fucking fuck shit up by making the best Superman movie of all time. But no, Sinners is a fucking masterpiece, dude. Masterpiece.
Yeah, anything else you guys have to add? Any surprises or anything like that?
I'm really surprised The Ugly Stepsister didn't make you guys' list.
It was
I'm
on my
really- I'm
fucking
really
list.
Genuine. Yeah. There's a lot of movies that were on your list, Raven Shadow. Nobody's believing
was-
it.
I threw it away, but it was fucking on there.
Why'd you throw it away?
I was mad.
What?
What?
What are you getting
Myself.
mad at?
At
What?
me.
Because we're making fun of you?
No.
No, but you making fun of me? Now I'm not mad at you. Fuck you. No. I didn't catch that earlier.
You know,
Assholes.
like Jimmy and Stiggs. Like I picked Jimmy and Stiggs. Neither one of you picked Jimmy and Stiggs.
Nope.
I can see why it
picked
wouldn't
Magic,
make
too.
your list, but at the same time, I'm really kind of surprised it didn't make it.
I
to
I
get
didn't
like.
I didn't
Go
love
ahead.
Jimmy and Stiggs. It's fucking impressive. Like the look of the
Correct.
film is so great, and
Yeah.
Mad respect.
yeah, Joe Bagos. I mean, we go way back. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I love
friend of the
Joe
show,
Bagos,
Joe Bagos.
and I love what he's done and what he and I think that's his most realized film. But it just was hard to hold up to some of these others.
Yeah, and let's see. I had by myself. I had Together, Free Waka, Jimmy and Stiggs, and The Ugly Stepsister. I had 4 films that didn't make either one of your list.
I fucking made my fucking list. I just
No, it
didn't.
didn't.
No, it didn't.
Lists are stupid.
You know what? Maybe you should do that thing. What was it, the film diary that you're gonna do? What happened to that?
I got it upstairs. I gotta fucking do that.
Look. See, look. Okay, that's what I do. All right, I put it in my phone, and I put the title down, and then I put my rating right next to it, and then
Oh,
near
good
the
for
end
you.
near the end of the year, what I do is that I go onto YouTube and I watch the trailers, so I refresh my mind about some of them. That's what
You're
I
so much
do.
better at it than I am, Wolfie. God damn it.
It takes
Takes
just
nothing.
seconds.
Yeah.
It takes seconds a week.
Is that just a
Mere
notes app,
seconds.
MZ?
Huh?
Is that just a notes app?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Raven Chat. You have a notes app.
Yeah.
I mean,
You have
before-
notes or notebook.
Yeah.
Put it in there.
I got the notebook with
Ryan Gosling.
yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it. Yeah, I'm looking back, and so some of the it's interesting to look at the numbers from last year. So our number 13 film last year had 11 points with Rebel Ridge, and our number 13 this year also had 11 points, and so it's sort of a similar dispersal of numbers until you get to the top, and then like I said last year, Longlegs had 25 points at number 4. Our number 4 had 29 this year, but then you get to like number 3 last year was Late Night with the Devil 37, Poor Things 38, and The Substance 41. So they were really close. All 3 of those were within 4 points. But this year, like I said, Weapons had 32 points, Frankenstein 35, and Sinners 49. So it's just a huge disparity between first and second. I mean, it just goes to show you that was, head and shoulders the best film of the year rated by everybody.
Sure.
It was top 3 for everyone. So obviously you guys picked it first. I picked it third, and Patreon picked it second. So it's no secret that was going to be it. But yeah, I think what surprised me is I was actually surprised Weapons wasn't on Raven Shadows, like I've said. I was surprised 28 years later wasn't on MZ's. I'm not that surprised because I know you're not a big fan of the series, but I know you like that a little bit more than the others. What else am I surprised by here? You know what, MZ? For Waka was almost my number 13. But I ended up going with Time Stalker because I just remember it more fondly. Like I remember a lot of the scenes in For Waka, like, the peeing and, all the trinkets and stuff. But
Yeah.
and I really liked it, but it didn't hang with me as long, like as well as Time Stalker did. So that's ultimately why it was there. And like another one, like Cannibal Mukbang, I agree. Like I had fun with that, but I just couldn't put that above some of the others. And Ebony and Ivory was just a memorable film. I'm literally never going to forget that film, and I'm going to quote it for the rest of my life probably. But in terms of a movie, it's just a little bit too out there to contend with some of these others, I feel.
A little too talky, and there's a good chance I'm never going to see that again, as good as it was.
Yeah.
There's just some, I don't know, maybe it's because it's so different from The Greasy Strangler that nothing can compare to the Greasy Strangler, or maybe I'm just projecting my own thoughts on that. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I don't know. It's a very talky film. It's not a horror film in the slightest.
You sure?
Quite sure.
It's horrifying at times.
Yeah.
Especially that beach scene. Foot strokies.
And then
Oh.
the following bedroom scene.
Was it Chalky
Chalky
something
Walkies?
Chalky Walkies or something?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Chalky
yeah.
Walk. Yeah,
Yeah,
Chalky
something like that. It was
Walkies.
Chalky something, and yeah. So yeah, there you have it. That is our 2025 master list. Definitely some surprises, and some I'm not surprised at all that Sinners is number one. I did think some of the other films might have had a better shot at getting up higher. Actually, a little surprised Bring Her Back wasn't, well, Raven Shadow's exclusion.
I don't
Yeah.
want to fucking talk about it
Yeah.
anymore, right?
Raven Shadow's exclusion is being the exception.
Yeah.
I mean, we had it high. I had it as mine number 4, was it? Yeah, and MZ, you had it as your 3, I think.
I had it as high as 2,
Yeah.
replaced with Nosferatu. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had Nosferatu 3 and Bring Her Back 2, and then like last night I'm like, maybe I should switch it. Nosferatu was just an amazing film.
Oh, man, yeah. Well, there you go. That is the year in film for 2025. And we will have a Patreon list that, or a Patreon show that will be a companion piece to this. And we'll do the Dear God No, the most surprising film, the most disappointing. And also we will do our top 5 lists and stuff. So that will be coming out in the next week or so. So we were hoping to record it this evening, but we weren't able to. So we're going to do it over the next few days. But there's already a lot of content out there. We got the episode 701 coming out. We got this coming out, and we have our other Patreon show. So I think you guys maybe need a chance to actually listen to it all. So we'll give you a little break on that Patreon and wait a little bit. But yeah, there you have it. 2025 is now in the books, and we're moving on to 2026. Literally 2.5 hours from now, it'll be striking midnight. So, any last thoughts, guys, before we wrap?
Not really.
Well, just that 2025 had some really great flicks, some really bad flicks, and I just expect the conversations to continue. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Agree. Yeah, 2026 is going to be interesting. We don't really know what's some of the bigger ones we kind of know, but it's kind of that fringy VOD stuff that ends up being kind of surprising or coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That we're still don't kind of know where that stuff's going to land, but
Yeah.
we'll kick off the year with Nazi killing with Sisu 2. Let me just see, and just actually, I just noticed this here. Begonia is now streaming on Peacock, so streaming on the cock if you haven't seen it, and you have it. There's that. Let me just see. I just came across a list of stuff coming out in January. Here we go. Okay, so January and February. We know about a lot of this already, but We Bury the Dead is coming out on January 2nd. Primate, January 9th. 28 years later, Bone Temple. January 16th, Return to Silent Hill, January 23rd, Send Help, January 30, Iron Lung, January 30th, The Strangers 3, February 6th, Cold Storage, February 13th, Psycho Killer, February 20th, and Scream 7, February 27th. So just a kind of a little sampler of what to look forward to in the next couple months. All right. That's going to do it. So let's wrap it up. Let's say goodbye. And let's say goodbye to 2025, starting with MZ.
All right, 2025, arrivederci, you douchebag, and everybody else out there. Thank you very much for continuing to support us and supporting the show. And arrivederci, douchebags, to you, and see you in 2026.
All right, Michael Raven Shadow.
Hey, 2025. I got 2 words for you. Suck it. But you know, for 2026, just be groovy to each other, baby. Live fast, love hard, enjoy the guilt. Happy Maria.
All right, and yeah, 2025 is a weird fucking year. Like I said earlier, it was a really bad year for a lot of reasons for me, but 2026 is really looking up so far. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the new year. I don't often care too much about flipping the calendar, but this year I do, and looking forward to 2026. And so yeah, can't wait to start checking out some new films with y'all, and seeing the 2026 top 13 start to take shape beginning next week. So yeah, so join us moving forward. We do the weekly show live. It's on Wednesdays, and I think we still have to have that definitive conversation of moving it back to Thursdays, but I think that's probably likely. So keep a lookout for that. But we'll be streaming on Wednesday, soon to be Thursday, on trickortreatradio.com. And in the evenings, 8 p.m., we're going to try and be a little bit more tidy this year. That's one of our resolutions as a show. Or timely, not tidy.
Yeah, pick up after yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up after myself now. So, all right, that's it. We'll see you guys next year.